Anyway, guys, here we are again. The Somnium files. Okay, we're gonna load the game. We're probably fairly close to the end of a branch. We managed to save Iris from those armed guys with the help of a Yakuza member, a 12-year-old superhero, and a perverted 24-year-old nerd that like has multi-boxing accounts on Twitter and fights with himself. There's some bullshit like that. And now we're here at the shrine with Tessa, Iris. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm a lot better actually. Sorry, by the way, for everything.
During our escape, Iris got motion sickness. I decided to pull over at the Kuma shrine so she could rest. Right.
Oh, and thank you.
Let's, not forget that she has a brain tumor that is causing all sorts of issues.
I never thanked you for saving me.
You should be thanking those three. Some bodyguard I am. I put you in danger.
That's not true. If it wasn't for you, I would have... Anyway, there's nothing else to say but thank you.
So, did Peter say anything?
Nothing in particular. I didn't talk to him at all in the car.
What about the group of gangsters?
They were all speaking different languages, so I didn't understand anything.
All of them, different languages. Every single one of them was talking a different language. And nobody was understanding anything. That would explain why they were all so dumb and disorganized. At the same time, we clearly heard them speaking, I'm assuming like English or Japanese it would be in that case, all together. So that's a lie. Iris, why are you lying? Listen to her story.
Do you think the Fruit of Immortality really exists?
A legend about the shrine?
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that stuff.
I see.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
Fair point.
Because I experienced that in Iris' Somnium.
This could be a negative side effect of the sync. It is possible that you've been emotionally compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
Interesting.
Emotionally?
I mean, think about it. The way this machine works is that it copies like your memories, like your state of being at the moment, sends it via nanomachines into the other person's brains, where you start affecting it, and then the nanomachines pretty much real-time give you a feedback of what's happening in the other person's brain, which means other nanomachines are implanting in your brain what's happening in the other person's brain. So it's very likely that it's forming some sort of bond between the two. And after 6 minutes you merge together. Yeah, exactly. So it's very likely that, there is some sort of linking between the two mindsets.
Well, there is no point in discussing this now.
I wonder if even the 6 minutes are like not good. You know what I mean? Maybe the machine is faulty. They said themselves they don't exactly know how it works, just that they know it works.
Looking at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
You must really like that flower.
Of course, we share the same name.
Iris. The rainbow goddess.
Yeah, that's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle again.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
About this uncle.
I used to love Uncle. Not like romantically. I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
You mean with your mom?
With your mom, yeah.
Oh, you knew about that?
I've heard a lot. Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Yeah, the picture I drew.
Right.
We were always like that. We always acted silly and played around and stuff. I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games.
I'm sorry. Like what?
Like ratty cakes.
Ratty cakes? What the heck is ratty cakes?
It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors.
What the heck is patty cakes?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What the freak?
I win! Yay!
What was Uncle's real name?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You never heard your mom calling him by name?
I only called him Uncle. Mama called him Falco.
Falco.
Falco?
He's prisoner 89. Fucking knew it.
Isn't it a funny name?
I told you that was him. This is not the killer that was sent after them. This was him. This was actually him.
Sort of weird for a Japanese man. Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese. I never found out where he was from.
I mean, I feel like you would know if he was at least Asian
Before
or not.
he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
It appears that Hitomi and the assassin number 89 were dating.
What?
Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
And number 89 is with Renju now. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't keep my promise.
Promise?
Did you forget? I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with me.
Oh, right.
And we went on a date, so guess I'll tell you now. Sunday at 2 a.m., I was visited by... Renju Okiura.
Bloody
What?
hell, I freaking knew it. You know that this is sort of like obstruction of justice, you know?
He seemed really sick. Probably because of his injury. At the time, I had no idea what had happened to him. He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me." He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no. So I got into his rental car. We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building. Mr. Okiura got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. He tried to pull me inside. I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Why didn't you tell me this?
Mr. Okiura has done so much for me.
You're defending him.
He took care of me as a kid. He helped me at Lemniscate. I wanted to trust him.
You know, he could be your dad, right?
No matter what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person. I mean, he never did anything bad to me. He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building, but
Oh yeah, that's totally normal. Like, who wouldn't do that, right?
you never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers or something that he found.
At 2 a.m. in an abandoned warehouse.
Or it was like a prank he was filming for the internet or something.
Are you fucking dumb?
And that's what I thought at
Actually,
the time.
that's a trick question, don't answer.
That's what I kept telling myself. But after hearing everything you've told me, I can't see Mr. Okira the same way. Maybe he's a part of Nice. Maybe he's trying to...
What did you do after you ran away?
Well, I didn't go home. I thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores, restaurants, coffee shops, net cafes.
Public places. That's actually sort of smart.
I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone too. And then at night, around 7 I think, I turned on my phone and got a Nile message from Mizuki. I wanted to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home. I thought having her around would comfort me.
Oopsie. Oh, what? I don't know. Okay. So that was just it. So, what happened to Renju after that? She probably
don't
doesn't
know.
know. Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen him or spoken to him since.
So where did he take you?
Iris, I need you to tell me one thing. Where did Renju take you? Where did he take you exactly?
It's gonna be the fishery.
It's been closed for 8 years. The chemical plant in the Kabasaki district.
Oh, what? The chemical plant in Kabasaki? What? Interesting. Abandoned factory. Yo, we're going into some weird territory now. Okay. We're not even waiting, we're just going straight to the factory. Dude. Gun in hand, well,
Is this the place?
that makes sense.
Yes,
Where did Renju try to take you?
that door in the back.
Oh my goodness. Is that the prototype sinking machine?
This is...
A sink machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
By me? Fucking asshole.
But what is it doing here?
Okay.
Hey, Iris, are you okay?
She's dead. What I missed, she told us who showed up at 2 a.m. at her apartment. It was apparently Renju. He took her to this abandoned factory and tried to pull her into a dark back room. So she ran away and spent the entire day like running around public places to avoid being contacted or seen. Alone. And now that we've gone there, we found that prototype sinking machine that was stolen 6 years ago. And then she collapsed.
Iris, stay with me!
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Because she has a brain tumor.
Unknown,
And not much more time.
but I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain.
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure.
I wonder if sinking with somebody with a brain tumor actually affected us in some way.
If this continues,
Let's get her to a hospital.
impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
We're not going to sink with her in that state.
How do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What?
Okay.
Sync.
No.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That's not how it works.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. And somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
Here's the thing though, that is so dumb, because even if you believe what happened earlier, you're not really saving her, you're just jumping to a timeline where she's alive, but this Iris is dying no matter what.
yes. Iba, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
That's where you're telling the shit for the 10th time. Oh, come on, you know this game.
Date,
Like,
this device is a prototype.
remember how many times they retold the same thing in Zero Escape? Like, it was all the time. They just love this.
It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Alright, it's easy to find a manual. In this abandoned factory. Also, she's definitely under the rain. Whoever positioned this machine did not do a really good job. And there was like a completely viable like space there. Anyway, that's the buckets, chemical bottles, medicine shelf for the chemicals. CRT monitor, oil drum, some torsos, medical simulation mannequins, okay. Bookshelf with lots of books but no manual, long table, some chairs, sink manual, I saw it. Lockers, no manual in the lockers, are over here. Sink. A crane. Okay. Probably used to move around these things. A normal mirror. Of eyes. Shelf C. Lots of stuff here, but no manual. Okay, the sync machine. Prototype sync equipment. No idea why it's here. We need to find a manual.
This is the console that controls the sync machine.
So if we use this...
The machine can be activated, but we need the manual first.
Right. Surgical tray. Oh boy. What the heck were they doing with the surgical tray? Iris. She's not responding. Okay. Shelf B. Shelf A.
Date, is that
Do they really have time to read the manual? I mean,
that thing on the shelf?
no if you ask me, but apparently.
Found... I don't believe it.
Besides, I think he's he can just scroll very quickly through the manual and Aiba's gonna read it like instantly. But you know, this is like the anime 10 minutes, which means it's at least 3 episodes.
Date, are you ready?
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Is that like an iron? Like for clothes? That I just put on my face? Oh, it's Minecraft
Shovel
again.
Forge again?
It's a shrine version of...
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now.
Can you imagine being so far gone into a video game that your mind literally is Minecraft?
By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
Okay.
She's lost consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
The heck?
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before. But back then...
What was the monument?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Alright. Well. We're somniuming. Oh, it's so glitchy though. Is that like a pentagram? What the frick? So there's 4 locks, but what I want to know is, do we have multiple choices? Do we have a branching? Hentai lock. Bonk. Grey Fox. Horny jail. Once again. I feel like every time we play this game, you're like, you have to go there. You have to. Just have to. Don't leave the cell. There's a nice TV. You can watch this from your cell. Shape monument. That's gonna be for later for sure. Pedestal B.
A monument is placed on top of the pedestal.
I thought it was almond tofu on top of a rice cake.
Wait, what?
This is the same monument we saw before.
Can you move it?
I can try. I cannot move it.
But we'll probably need it for something.
That is a high possibility.
It's just making me want to play freaking Minecraft now. Iris unguicularis.
I saw this iris during the previous sync.
I can dig it.
The beam of light is passing through.
If there was a monument on this pedestal, it would hit the iris beam just right.
You're right. It does.
Yeah. Bring the monument over and we can put it...
Excuse me, could you stop calling it the iris beam?
What else do you want me to call this light beam?
That! Light beam is fine.
Yeah, I feel like that was actually fine.
An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Alright, grab it. Place on pedestal. I guess we could do that. Hello?
I
see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
Right.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
In a movie,
Don't
you
you
say.
mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah, exactly.
Just put it down. Huh? Didn't expect that.
Okay, we need
No,
something there.
This is...
Did you figure something out?
This is... Sorry, what was that? This is... I see. Okay. Yeah, we just need a thing to bounce off
This
that
might
thing.
turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
Alright, so how do we... What's this rainbow arch, by the way?
An arch.
This is called a Torii.
Torii gate. Sure, investigate, why not?
I feel as though we shouldn't go through here.
And we can't leave Iris behind.
I mean, we could. A Chozuya.
A Chozuya.
Stick your hand in it. Sure, why not?
Let me see. There's something here.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
Oh my god, it's all the bosses from the other
They have appeared before.
Somnium.
It may symbolize Iris's insecurities. Whoa! We have to deal with them before we find the fruit of immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
You're right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram, but the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Guess we're gonna have to match colors.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would
Makes
you
me
like
think
me to
how
place
petty
it?
Batman can get. You know the Green Lantern thing? I don't think I do.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Place the monument.
Upsy daisy!
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but...
Oh.
Okay, well, we have the yellow on yellow. Don't really know what to do after this. We got the blue monument, I suppose.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
It's one of those two, I don't know which one though. I mean, I'd say... probably this.
A pedestal with nothing on...
Hopefully.
Understood. The light!
Did I do it?
The pentagram is complete.
Well, I mean...
What?
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect.
Oh, I fucked that
The
up.
lines of the pentagram... You cannot call it a true pentagram. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try.
Ah, there were some of them that were just wrong. I don't have a lot of time. I think I fucked it up already.
Understood. Where would you like... A pet...
Wait.
A pedestal with
Wait, what did it say? It doesn't seem like you can place a monument here. A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Oh. Okay. Does that mean I have to use those two in the background? Maybe.
A pedestal with nothing.
Means we have to move this to that. Okay. Now that is wrong, but and that's corrupted, so this actually goes somewhere else. Like here.
Understood.
And then we grab that. I'm pretty much dead. I wasted all my time already.
An egg... Understood.
But this should fix it?
The light!
That's a pentagram.
The pentagram's complete.
What?
What?
The world is...
It's breaking down!
This is definitely not weird at all. But we are out of the Minecraft zone. Thank goodness. I was about to get the itch of playing Minecraft again.
The Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Give the fruit of the Tokijiku no Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Aiba, the door to the shrine opened.
And there's a fruit.
Is that the fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind.
Looks like
But we
some
need the actual fruit.
like rotten
That
bean.
voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees.
I have to grow a tree now?
So we are looking for some kind of fruit.
I really don't have the time to do that.
Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Aiba, you ready to slash and burn?
I'm gonna have to redo this.
I see.
Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's sort of moving fast now.
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
But there's 2 more mental logs. I don't think I have the time. I literally have 1 minute. I've wasted all my time. Anyway, Green Lantern's powers are useless against anything colored yellow. Rarely known fact. So when Batman met him for the first... Met with him for one reason or another. He painted literally everything in the room golden, including himself and Robin. I have to look at this. Oh my god. That is insane. Well, Batman is insane, I suppose. Fucking Batman, man. What a psycho. Alright, so what do I do? Obtain the Fruit of Immortality.
This is where the irises were.
Don't have time to investigate, I literally have 1 minute. I need water.
It's a Chozuya. Why is it not broken?
Dig for 66 seconds.
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world.
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
It's a super 255 level pickaxe.
But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it. Whoa!
It's raining.
Look, we got the fruit. Easy peasy. We spent only 8 seconds doing
So
it.
this is the Fruit of Immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
That was the third mental lock. I swear to god, if I can salvage this... I wonder. It's gonna be in here. No? Where's the secret thing? Shit, it's behind a shrine for sure. It's not. I wasted a good 10 to 15 seconds.
Iris is unconscious.
Are you kidding me? 150 seconds to feed her this fucking fruit?
A guardian dog.
I mean, this investigate is literally the only thing I can do.
The pixelation earlier made it difficult to determine, but it is a dog.
A Papillon?
I believe it is a Samoyed.
So fluffy.
They really are. I love Samoyed.
It is extremely cute.
We don't have time for this.
Right.
Give me a 10-second, please. 1/7. I don't think that's enough.
Iris is on.
21 seconds. We're 2 seconds off. If I didn't go behind the temple, we had it. I went behind the temple looking for the... Fucked myself. I actually fucked myself. Whatever. What the fuck? I think they forgot to translate the background sound, and that's like young Iris, but the
Thank
Japanese
you.
version. Whoopsie. Well, we didn't even get the special one. God damn it. What the heck happened?
Oh, good. You're awake.
Why is she bleeding from her left eye?
Date,
I think she's having a massive brain hemorrhage or something.
thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Izurup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai. Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes,
I'm gonna be okay.
of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can.
Why is she bleeding from her eye? I don't know. I'm guessing the brain tumor caused a hemorrhage. I feel like this version of the game may be censored. You think? I thought of one possible solution, sync it with her in the hopes of changing reality and saving her again. Since the machine was a prototype, it required the subject Sinker's left eye to be removed to work. Doctor removed Iris's eye and began to sync. Oh my god, that was not shown.
You're gonna
What?
live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
I mean, that makes this entire thing even crazier, though. The fact that he would just remove her eye, just like that.
Tate, thank you.
He's gonna have a lot to answer for,
These
you know?
past few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me! Your back is so warm, Mr. Date. It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. You're the only person I can trust. Dante! Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Date, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking. Are you?
Am I what?
No, no, Iris.
Am I what?
You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
just fucked. Like, how do you explain this to the police? Oh yeah, I took her to a random warehouse. I synced her to a machine. I took out her freaking left eyeball. And then she died. I think we got to a bad ending here. Why is it officially a bad ending? Iris root end. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes. Yes, I would like to save. Actually, we can do a new save file. Just in case. So it's gonna tell me something like go back now, yeah? So that was probably a dead end. Quite literally. I wanna see though, and now I'm curious, is the game actually censored? It's in the wiki? I mean, sure. That seems like a bit of a weird one, but whatever, I suppose. Let's go here and redo the syncing, and we'll do the other branch, I suppose. I mean, that's probably not even the canon ending anyway, so who cares? But still. Sort of weird. Hang on, can I actually access the logs? Oh, they don't go that. Never mind. Okay, so last time we pretty much fucked up the entire thing. This time we're gonna try to
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
pull out, like do things properly,
Right.
you know?
It keeps going.
That was the first log. Now we have to go to the control room, I think.
The control.
And we had this thing. So I think last time we won. Which one did we do? I think we did the balloons last time.
A bird cage.
Let's do this one.
There are ripped pieces of paper and
Lift.
all right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
So I feel like this way, we're trying to patch the relationship between her and her mom. Yeah, we went down that way now. Okay.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage. There are torn pieces of paper.
Kick away, piece together. That's what we need to do.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done.
Okay.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
And that was the panda.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
The panda head is spinning.
Spin more? Stop it. Just stop.
Why?
I think we have extra time here.
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
You know, this being the first one and all. Seems like it was made
I see. These were also linked.
to be very easy.
That's right.
There she is. She's fine.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
So I don't remember what we did last time to calm her.
It's Mizuki!
Slap her, smile at her, make her laugh, hug her. Do you remember what we did last time? No, we did not do that, Gray. It isn't. She's 12, by the way. We're going to real jail. Imitating her mom's voice. Oh, did we? Oh, right. That felt a little fucked. I mean, I feel like if we just hug her, it's going to be fine. I don't think blowing into someone's belly button causes assault of any kind. If you try to do it on me, I will fight back, you know? Huh. Interesting. I did not see that last time. It'll make you the assaulter and me the assaultee. Don't know about that one. I'll leave it to the police to decide, you know? Did we even know Iris at this point?
Are you okay?
Date.
Oh, she speaks. Look at that.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Damn. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, and about Ota. And about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Are we finally getting answers? Damn. Let's see, there's a door. There's lockers.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing.
That is disturbing. Why was she hiding inside the locker? Monitors on, monitors off. Sinking machine. Binders. A sink manual, apparently.
I'm gonna hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
What did I do? I just saved you. What the fuck? I was under the carousel in the other one. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Right. I sort of forgot about the timeline here. Many objects are scattered on the table. I opened the steel shelf up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. I think this is called Koteka. What?
Date, look! It's a Braun tube.
Brown tube.
Braun. Ferdinand Braun, inventor of the cathode ray tube.
I can't get my head around that one.
A CRT model. Some people are obsessed with these. Yeah, they are. Hey, Psycho Pewter, how's it going? Just standing there, huh? How does Iba appear in Somnium, by the way? Oh, sorry guys, hang on. Oh, never mind, I'm fine.
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium.
Right.
Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
About her appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something.
Uh-huh.
I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Right.
Why would that make me happy?
Anyway, about Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play.
Seen this before. About the figure we saw. Yeah, that's new.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Probably Ranger.
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date?
Mm-hmm.
That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Okay. Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Idiot. Hey, boss? Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Alright, boss. About Mizuki's muteness that we just cured.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Cool. I feel like she can protect herself, but whatever. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here. Remember, we've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Shut up, Peter. Nobody asked you.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out?
Yeah.
And you held on to it when you hid in the column?
Is it stuck in the left eye? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Ooh. I mean, okay, see, here's the thing. Now that we know that the other machine requires a left eye to do the syncing, what I'm thinking here that whoever kidnapped her put her into the machine and took her eye, you know, for the syncing. And that was probably Renju, because let's be honest, he was trying to take Iris to that place. I don't know how many other people know about that place. Probably Pewter as well. But it's definitely one of them. And then, I don't know, he saw something in her dreams, maybe? And then decided to kill her?
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
Or you always planned on killing her, who knows?
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
You hungry? How you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
Oh my god, sorry.
I
if
annoyed
I'm
you already, huh?
actually trying to care about you.
The
You-
pressure is annoying.
You little shit.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
You hungry?
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Unagi, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
So who sent you the 9 message? We know it was Region, right?
I can't tell you,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer.
Why don't we just I mean,
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Of course it is. It's your accomplice. You asshole.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Hey.
Okay.
Can I pop this cherry?
I'm sorry, what?
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
Zing!
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Interesting. Summarize for me.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime?
Sure.
There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
At this point, did we already have the phone inside the horse? I don't remember the other timeline. So much happened, honestly. We probably did, because we went there with Iris, didn't we? That was before. Or was that after? I think that was after. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Right, so that's where, this is completely different now. Ferris wheel, the eye that doesn't blink. Skewered horse, upside down, looks like a set of an insect. A bench, the sky of Tokyo, nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Cityscape Kawasaki District building in the distance where the Somnium machine is. Interesting. Mizuki? You cold? Doing good?
What do you care?
Oh.
You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted.
This fucking kid, what is the problem, man?
I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Yikes. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now. But I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. A path through the bushes leads away from here. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Fair enough. I should check it out, probably.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Isn't the chemical plant where the machine was?
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the as did all commerce.
We
This
know
means
this.
the rail.
Yeah, we know all this.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Iba, do me a favor.
But there should be cameras, then we can see at the time, you know, if somebody came out of there.
Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
See, there you
A
go.
black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Renju.
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Yeah,
Renju Okiura.
it was him. Going full tsundere on you? Yeah, she's been a little...
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Steering wheel, the dashboard, the console, and the glove box. Seriously, no comments? No weird comments on the glove box? Alright. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know. When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
About the Nile message. Really don't want to tell me
Mizuki.
it was Renju?
Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
I mean, he's already a suspect.
So you kept quiet.
Come on, his wife died, Hex-wife or whatever, but they always suspect the husband of the Hex. That is just normal.
Yeah.
That's
My dad's
basic
never said
police
anything
work.
like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Right.
The killer did it, not Daddy.
And he was just where
The
then?
only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Yeah. Wait, what about the other question I wanted to ask?
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
At the same time, knowing these games, like, why? I feel like he's too easy of a suspect, you know?
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Why did you release it?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Well, Ranger's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
What is alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
But couldn't we, like, check cameras around his place and see if he moved, like, I don't know, in or out of it with a car, maybe?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Well, I'll look again.
Where could he be?
Hang up the phone.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
Okay, so we've
In
never been
Akihabara.
there before. So do we know Ota? Yeah, we met Ota Lemniscate the first time. So we do know Ota. We don't know that he's a weirdo. But we do know that the kid goes there, right? I mean, we don't know, but we do. Oh, we're going to close in time.
Can't be.
What? Is he missing the left eye too? He is.
Renju!
Oh my god. Well, this kid is traumatized for life. Day 3 Sunday. Syokubai. And to sync her again. I don't think she knows anything about this though. I wonder if we can sync to a dead body.
You look awful.
If it's fresh enough.
Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Well, I mean, I have to do the item check. The boss's chair, the shelves, door, the entrance, the bags with nothing inside, wine bowls, and the tombstone, cabinets, C car, the police officer mannequin. Actually, nothing is. I'm not talking about anything apparently. It's just too serious of a moment, I suppose, to actually fool around with stupid stuff. But I will click everything anyway, because you never know. But no, nothing's happened. Okay, never mind then. Peter. You seem troubled, Peter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Should be easier technically, since there isn't anything, there isn't really any consciousness in it to merge with yours. At the same time, if the brain is dead, I don't know how much we can get out of it. You know, there's no electricity anymore. There's no impulses. The neurons are not firing, so there's no activity. There's not going to be like memories or dreams or anything. Why are you here anyway, Peter?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder. Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
What kind of fucked up person would
Actually,
joke about that?
you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Boss, about Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
What's the cause of death?
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
I would give up my eye for an AI waifu. I mean, if I can still see from my eye, that seems like I just have everything to gain and very little to lose.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
What happened to Mizuki? Peter already knows something too, considering he's aware of the one-eye program machine. Yeah, exactly. And he was a friend of Renju. Or at least he was helping Renju. Right? In the other timeline, he's the one that allowed 89 to escape the precinct by going into Renju's car. So he was in it, for sure.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah.
I see.
Counseling. She needs like
Her mother and her father.
a few years of
I
psychotherapy.
hope she'll be okay.
Not just counseling. How about you? Getting any sleep, boss?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press.
Of course.
I'm just taking a little breather.
About 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
Whoa. Stop right there.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Okay. I'm looking at them trying to figure out if they fit some sort of profile, but don't think so. How much do you know about the sequel other than it's releasing soonish? Well, I didn't even know they were making a sequel, so that's how much I know about that.
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have two things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
The right one? This is different. Bottom right, the hottest one. I didn't even... Oh, man.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
I feel like this feels completely different. First of all, it's the right eye and not the left. Also, the left were pulled out posthumously, which means after the victim, you know, died. And I feel like this is the opposite. Like, in these cases, the eyes were pulled before the victim was dead, so...
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Doesn't really fit.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
Why Cyclops? Plural. Isn't a Cyclop like one singular Cyclop?
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Or is Cyclops actually the singular form?
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
I'm sorry?
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
Oh, you add an E, Cyclops, but it's read the same. Okay, I never seen it like written down.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was the Cyclops captured? Was he Falco?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these
And
murders
that's
as well.
why the murder stopped?
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
Yeah.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
Exactly.
The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
We never got to talk to Renju, like
But
ever.
even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a
secret?
national secret?
What the fuck?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
Access
I
denied.
already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet.
Damn.
Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood. Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
I mean, I can see that she's there, you know. Dashboard and the wheel, as always. The center console.
Did I put anything in there?
Glove box?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
If you could only remove your eyeball and look behind you at the same time. I know, crazy, right?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Right, what the heck are you doing here?
Hey, Date, why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
That makes sense.
Hey, Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We'd die.
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Yeah.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
My weird
No, but don't look.
Oh my god, Date. Damn. Is that obvious? God damn it, Date. God fucking damn it. What are you doing here? How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
That's a very good point.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
She really does, yeah.
If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital.
Right.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
Like you're dead.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
Oh, God.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any
I
help?
don't need another sidekick.
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got
Yeah,
it.
right. That's never gonna happen. So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. Shouldn't we tell her about Aiba? Like at this point? It's been 5 years.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
I'm fine, Mizuki. How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
That's not a good
Mizuki's
thing.
psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Yeah, the one from her mom, not the one about her dad. Nice weather we're having, by the way. Look at this. It's
If you have
beautiful.
nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Oh,
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
do you want to catch a suspect? Huh?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not
Are you not
12?
aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
Yeah, but she's not even a teenager.
She is far more developed than her classmates.
She's not a teenager yet.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me. Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Okay, at least I know that this is way before all the Yakuza bullshit. And the politician guy.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Wow.
Shoko did this?
So she's a criminal.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Okay.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Alright, she is a full-fledged
I'm
criminal.
scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
You know, I thought that she was just, I don't know, getting the help of the Yakuza to set up stuff, or, you know, to do some, like, financial fraud, but, like, the entire thing was a scam? If you add that to whatever Renju was doing, you know, going to old people's house and then getting the inheritance from them and then killing them, like, this fucking kid is the daughter of two absolute maniacs, degenerate psychos. Anyway, I'm glad you're
I'm
okay.
not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Oh my
That's
God.
where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey,
I think she's right about
What are you
this.
implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
What the fuck is this conversation? Oh, thank God it's over. Oh, man. I feel like I need to go to the bathroom after that one. Sunfish pocket. Mizuki and I walked back into the sunfish pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Hello, random
And
policeman
this
one.
is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Policeman
Yes.
clones.
Please let us through.
Alright. I'm actually have to go to the bathroom, and I am going also in the kitchen and grab up maybe a glass that is bigger than whatever I am using right now, which is like a measuring cup that maybe holds like half an ounce, and I'm drinking like half an ounce at a time out of a can. So I'll be back. Alright. Anyway.
Is that a spear?
it more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
So we've never been here before in this timeline, and also, we still don't know the cause of death. Don't we have like a
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen.
an autopsy already?
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Boxes, barrels,
The
oil drums.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Why is there so many
It
oil
weighs
drums in
approximately
this game?
44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh, that's Ranger's watch.
What?
There's something inside.
Set that to the drum.
This is the oil.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
That's a very good question. Okie doke.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
Okay.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself.
So...
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Right.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Right. Interesting. Tables, windows. Do you want to know the protagonist of the sequel? No. Not before we finish the game. I want to cling to the hope that some of these people are going to die.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
What's the status? Policeman A.
Nothing special.
Alright. The club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management, according to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found. This elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m.
Right, so that's when they brought
The
him
weight
in.
of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
So 2 people. Okay. Interesting. Cash register. Inspector. I'm gonna talk to the inspector. What are these? Evidence markers. Okay. Beer kegs. Radioscope was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Just barely holding him down, huh? Make sure not to look it up because the people on the cover. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not in the I don't usually do those things. I mean, there's a camera there. Do we have
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
anything from that?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Damn it.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Well, that sucks. Mizuki? Notice anything strange? Do you remember what you saw last night? She will never forget
How
it.
could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
You can leave if you need to. No.
I thought I already told you. Sitting
I
around
know.
rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Jesus.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
bit morbid, but
In
you know.
fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
It really is.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Right. Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
She was just bullshitting you, dude. Come on. You're being fooled by a 12 years old. Jesus. Some police detective, are you? Are you getting enough rest? What's your name, my guy?
What?
I was asking for your name.
Is it him again?
My name is Kagami.
Oh boy, it's him again. What's the name again?
It's Kagami!
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Kagami?
Uh-huh. Can you say that again?
I told you it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
But how do you spell that? I of course remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Yeah, kid, you don't get it. He's my best friend. Is Kagami the main character of the sequel? Are you getting enough rest, buddy?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Are we actually friends? Is this something we do? Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Great. Alright, we have nothing other than the watch, I suppose. Mizuki, anything strange then?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Me.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
She acts tough, but deep inside. I mean, what else do we have here to do? Anchor. I don't think we have anything else.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Wait. Yes, we do. Ranger weighed about 160 pounds, and he was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. What are we looking for here?
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Okay. Does he have like deep impressions left on his
Strangulation?
neck? Yeah.
Correct.
Is
The
that how he
face
died?
shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Right.
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Yeah. Okay. So
Any
that's how he
indication
died.
of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth.
Hmm.
The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck. choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
That's
The
weird.
specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Right, yeah, of course.
Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
When was the time the elevator was operated? 8:55, they said? So about an hour. They brought him here very quickly after the murder. The right eye is still there. The left eye has been pulled
This
out.
case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Yep.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Anti-anxiety
It
medication.
is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
What? The heck are you on about? Well, at least this gives me time to go back to my case file, because I want to see some things. The N system is a network of cameras. SSR, the rarest, most valuable denomination of cards in the electronic cards game popular on smartphones. SR stands for super rare. SSR means super rare. What the fuck? Hyper's electric shock. Hyper can release an electric charge directly into Data's brain via an artificial nerve. Data is thereby prevented from doing anything Aiba finds distasteful. It is only free from this risk when Aiba is charging, but Aiba can still see during this time. Isis and Iris. Iris claims that according to the one theory, Iris in Greek mythology is the same as Isis in the Egyptian mythology, but this is just theory, maybe the result of a popular Japanese urban legend, because I can't find many references to it on a non-Japanese website. Oh. Skanda, a Hindu god adopted into the Buddhist religion. Called Idaten in Japan. Legend has it that Skanda was a guardian of the Buddha's relic. The relics were stolen by evil demons, but Skanda proved his faith and his incredible speed by getting all of the relics back. A certain super fast hero is named after Idaten. Right. Show no mercy. Part of Otis' inspirational speech that he totally came up with on his own. Right. A koteka. An accessory worn by indigenous people in New Guinea. A cylindrical sheath made from a hollowed out gourd worn over the penis. I'm sorry. What? It's a penis guard. I see. I did not know that. You know, I guess fair enough. Most of those indigenous populations in New Guinea are like almost completely naked. At least that offers some sort of protection, you know, when you're hunting, when you're outside. Or just, you know, kneeling in the bushes to wait for maybe an animal to hunt, and, you know, you can get very irritated, I suppose. Oh boy. Wine and underwear are best when aged. As Aiba mentioned, this is most definitely not a real saying in France. The French and the Japanese tend to have opposite interpretation of things. I'll let you decide who has it right. Probably not this game. Mass hysteria. A mental illness of which personal delusions are rapidly transmitted to others, which share in the same delusion, also known as mass psychogenic illness. During a sink, if the subject is under a delusion, the same delusion could be spread to the mind of a sinker. This may be why Data is so eager to believe in Iris. There you go, see? pretty much confirms our theory. Osiris' resurrection. Iris said with a group of their friends, she gathered up Osiris' body and started the resurrection ritual. And so Osiris was revived. Well, technically, it wasn't all there, so he wasn't in one piece. You may wonder exactly what was missing. One of Osiris' body parts was eaten by a fish in the Nile River. It was, unfortunately, his penis. Osiris was resurrected without a dick. Poor guy. But at least he got to reign as a king of the underworld. What is going on right now? Why are we getting so many penis trivia informations on this thing? I don't need to know all these things about penises. The Mafia. I know what the Mafia is. I know what an internet cafe is. Bastet, the goddess of an Egyptian mythology, typically depicted with a cat's head, sometimes seen as the other half of the lioness goddess Sekhmet. Associated with the Eye of Ra, she is also regarded as a symbol of fertility, sexual love, music, and dancing. I see. Foot to shoulder, I know what that means. Main branch careers. Police officer who passed the National Public Service General Professional Examination. Okay, quickly promoted to management positions. I see. Heart to heart. Rothschild. A family at the center of many conspiracy theories. Some claim that they are one of the world's secret ruling families with power and influence in banking, nuclear energy, and nationalistic political parties. Also see the Rockefellers. Another family at the center of many conspiracy theories. Some claim that they are one of the world's secret ruling families with the power and influence in oil and war profiteering. It would appear on the surface that the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers hold opposing views, but some conspiracy theorists believe that they are actually operating at the whim of some higher authority. Both families have been the subject of lawsuits, claiming that they are bent on world domination. Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. Inspector Araya Kagami. He's 30, he's male. He's an officer working for the CSI unit of the MPD. He likes ear picks, dandelions, afros, casserun, and passerun. I have no idea what those are. He dislikes people who don't remember his name. Cilantro and ginkgo. Hobbies: train surfing. That's a weird hobby. Extreme ironing. I don't. Skills: pretending to be dead. Okay. Is that a skill? An expert inspector with remarkable skills. He was assigned to the new Cyclops serial killings. Oh, was he now? He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off. And he's single. I see. That was sort of weird. Anyway, you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Considering we met him at the Lemniscate, he's probably at the diner now. You want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
She might be his daughter as well. Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. So, this is technically...
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
This is technically after, if you look at the other timeline, okay, that's when we discover Iris's dead body, and it's the same day where she goes missing after the live stream. isn't it? So at this time, she's not picking it up because she's probably... Hang on though, that doesn't make any sense. Because it was Renju that did that, but Renju died at 8 p.m. this time. So he couldn't have been him at 2 a.m. same night. For a couple of minutes, Grafu, then you're still here. What the name is? I was just reading a bunch of penises trivia in the in my file case. Don't worry about that. It's fine. You didn't miss anything important. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
Yes.
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe they know something about him.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Let's start with Lemniscate. Probably not gonna find anything there, but you know.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec.
Oh my god.
Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Of course she is.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Fucking idiot. Like, oh my god. Alright, what do we have? Windows, abstract painting.
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
All of it. Oh, it's a potted plant. Oh.
Look! A cricket!
I have a strange fascination with insects. Okay, well that was sort of cute, I suppose. The Lemniscate logo. A reception desk. Sofas. What?
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
I have no idea what that was supposed to be. Anyway, monitor, magazine racks, how to draw cute anime girls. I think I'll give that a look. Vending machines full of drinks, high tables and a high.
That's a high stool.
Why are you always thinking about high school?
I said stool.
Alright, another terrible joke. A door, a monitor.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas!
Who?
Okay, great. Hey Mizuki, do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but...
But what?
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Oh my god.
We hang out, we party.
We do
what?
not party.
Okay, I was about to say.
Hey!
You're way too young for that. Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
So Renju.
Renju.
Is it like a joke hiring or? Alright, things have been pretty serious around here lately, huh?
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
Sorry, you...
But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
Was it?
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
You're a horrible
she
person.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Wow, she's awful, isn't she? Good lord. Anyway, have you seen Ota around here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Right.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Exactly.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Great way to slip her my number. I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Okay. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
She was not.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
Oh.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Not until now. What's going to happen to the office?
No, haven't heard anything about that yet.
You know you're gonna lose
The VP
your
might
job
take
probably,
over, we might get absorbed by another office.
You probably
Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
I mean, to be fair, she's just a little dumb, but she didn't do anything wrong. She's been fairly polite.
Mizuki, let's go.
And for once, he
Staying
had actually
here would be a
you know,
waste.
a reasonable, tame
Where
answer.
should we go next?
And not something like, I'd like to go out with you and your friends there. Or something like that. Which is what I was expecting out of him. Anyway, let's go talk to Ota. She's probably gonna be at the diner. To be fair, she would probably totally be into one of his usual style replies. I think she would, yeah. In this timeline, though. In the other timeline, she hated me. I feel like they're a match made in heaven. I don't
Hello,
know.
welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Wait, so we never met with her? Oh, then we... Oh, man. I am confused about the timeline, then.
Oh, it's Nasubo from that band Magnuspiel.
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know Magnuspiel?
Hey, Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Chopsticks, a menu. Oh no, here we go.
Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
No, wait, that's not the one. Which one is it?
Salt, pepper,
this is
a
the
blend
bad
of
one.
red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
Kitchen area. Looks fairly grimy, honestly. I wouldn't eat in this place, but... Table, chairs.
It looks like a chocolate button with legs.
It looks like a chair.
I mean, it doesn't really look like a chair. It's not very cherry. Sliding doors, low table, cushions.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
I don't know. What?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
Okay. That was not her fault at all. It's November, but the calendar says January.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Didn't she say the same thing yesterday?
She did.
Oh, so we did meet with her. Okay, now I got a better understanding of what's going on. The posters, we know those. The menus, alright. What was this? Something there, the phone.
Ring, 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 ring. Well, the phone's ringing. Are you gonna pick it up?
No, it isn't.
How would you know? Refrigerator. Okay. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Okay. Miss Mayumi? Mrs. You're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Well, you were sort of hooking up with Iris in the other timeline, and she is barely 18, and you're like exactly twice her age, so... I wouldn't touch that, you know, but you do you.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, are we done? Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
He's dead.
But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
Husband's not being
doubts
coded
about the management of this establishment.
into this game, so
I as well.
canonically dead. Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Hang on, I pretty much ran out of my drink. Here we go. Right, we're leaving. Going to Mama.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case, so that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
What does that mean?
Where is everyone?
I don't think this
It's been like this for a
place is,
while.
age
Not many
appropriate
people come
for
here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Mizuki.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo,
That's gonna be the
a
accident.
traffic collision occurred
There you go.
involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Right.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
I wonder if that matters this time around. Anyway, there's a menu, there's a table, there's a blackboard with slippers in tomato soup. Nice. There's a sofa, there's a poster. The talent of Mr. Dickley. Huh. I wonder what that is. There's flyers. There's another blackboard. There's a picture on the wall. That's a little odd. Just a guy. There's bottles on the counter. Let's count them. No. There is a counter, of course, the bar counter. 9 bottles. Just kidding. There's 18 bottles. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. 18 bottles on line up at the counter. There's a beer tap.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
Oh, that was really dumb.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
I mean,
Can't you just drive?
Exactly, I was about to say that.
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
You're not a good
Why?
partner.
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Just one drink, it's not me being drunk. There's music playing over the radio. There's a refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
Great. You tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
Oh my
Don't
God.
beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Having fun at school? I'm sure you're very fun for your friends.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
No.
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
Yeah.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
You're not her
No,
dad.
I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, I don't... Oh, whatever. Not even gonna get into this. It's been a long time since we did this, you know?
Did what?
Just sat at a table
around.
together like this.
Yeah.
We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Wow.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Right. We should have at least one meal together, you know? I owe you one.
I told you I don't want to.
Oh
Why not?
God.
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Are you?
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Oh my God.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
What about Renju? Jesus
Hey, Date.
Christ.
What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
Knowing Date?
I don't remember a lot of it.
Women.
I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
Here we go.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable.
Right.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Hey, Mama.
Date, honey! Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Ah, that sucks.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Okay. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh. Okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time.
Good.
Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right. This is for Renju.
I promise.
This is so weird, like... It was clearly the culprit in the other timeline, but this one... Is this your first time in a place like this? I very much hope so.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Isn't she 12?
Good call.
Is that how long
I was
elementary
planning on
school
going
goes
one day.
in Japan?
When I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
You scared of Mama? Why would she be scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Jesus.
That's a pretty wide range.
Yeah.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Anyway. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often.
True.
I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here? I think he was, right?
I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh.
I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up? You look like a purple water balloon.
Okay, that's mean.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so.
I tried.
Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Oh. The heck?
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
The watch incident?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you.
Wasn't he Pewter that...
That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found at the oil drum in the sunfish pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene?
It's part of a police investigation.
Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
You try to drag away at 12 years old. Well, away from a crime scene, yes. I'm going to the bathroom? Why would I say that? I'm going to the bathroom. I guess I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
I gave her a nod and a wave and left. Am I ditching?
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Right.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Damn.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh, we're going to the Kumakuras? Yep. Am I going to beat the shit out of these people once again?
Who's this asshole?
I guess
you made
that's
a big
yes.
mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Oh my god, alright. You don't want to take that
Sorry
gun.
for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's Moma, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
I wonder, how can we, how can we make him spill the beans if we can't really... We're not really doing anything with, Iris. The whole Iris thing is not happening here. The company motto, if you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto, yeah, I guess. Last one on schedule. 21st, Kakin's beatboxing for beginners. Right. At the door, partition.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Weird. Lockers, desk and chairs, and Yakuza knocked out.
There would be no point in talking to him and...
Alright.
Hey, Iba, look.
Tiger rug.
A flying squirrel take.
It is clear...
Okay, we had that one before. This guy's also out cold. Nope, he's alive. Okay. Thor, dragon.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon, holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh? It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
Shrine. Shinto shrine. Crest of the Kumakura.
What does that guy? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Damn. Cold. The chairman's chair. And finally, Mr. MoMA. Where's the chairman?
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
We've been here before.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, I did some research into... He leapt to his death from...
Suicide?
But Moma did not take... Moma took over...
6 years.
Yeah, we know all this. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her.
And he's like...
I know her face and her name. It was on the news.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Can we see from like the X-ray that he's lying? Sorry, the thermal
I told
scan?
you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
Uh-huh.
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
What do you mean? It's a cigarette butt.
Hey, Iba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Interesting. What about the sofa? Cushion is,
Part of the cushion is still red.
Okay.
Just as I thought.
So someone was here?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Can we have an X-ray? Yeah, exactly. That's the politician.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Whoa. Okay, buddy. Oh, what the? What's happening? We're going into the Matrix.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
Oh no, not again. Why is every fucking time we have to fight something? This is like our... Cannot believe that this happens again.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Shoot back. Fucking kill him. I'm sorry. What?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Oh my god. What is going on in this game? Where the fuck did he pull out a minigun from? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. This is pure insanity.
Date, load a revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Alright, fine. Jesus Christ. That doesn't look like an explosive round. That looks like a... Oh, those, what's it called? The fragmentation rounds. Okay, then.
Aiba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Uh-huh.
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
I mean, it says so in my personnel file. Skills. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. Now we know the condition.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you.
Okay.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here? Hey, Aiba. It's pronounced partition and not...
I know.
A Gatling gun. An old-fashioned Gatling gun. Where did he find that? Who knows? Oh, my guy is knocked out. This guy is just looking at me weird now.
Squeak, squeak.
The mouse, of course. I mean, I should call the police and have you all arrested, you know that?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier. when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Oh, Rohan.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
We heard this one before, right?
Rohan was my older he was my big brother in the 6 years ago.
Yeah, this is the same thing.
He got sick in the head. And naturally, because I'm his brother and that's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more?
Yeah, that's the same exact information. About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
Interesting.
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family.
The golf thing, right?
The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf. We were all at. We only got. You can ask the hotel.
Date, I did some hotels. They were all. It is not included.
Yeah. Mr. Congressman. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things.
Really?
I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
But I hate this guy. Oh, Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
I wonder if the phone call happened in this timeline. You know, we know Shoko talked with the congressman like right before she was murdered. Or was that after? I don't remember. Do you have an alibi for yesterday about Renju?
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other.
That's actually not that weird.
It's not unusual.
Yeah.
Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
I mean, the infamous, you know, bunga bunga that happened in Italy, you know, with our president. That's the same exact thing. Like, they just were hiring young girls from, like, agencies to run these parties that were very, you know, questionable. Except, you know, he was the president of Italy, technically, so, I mean...
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add.
Okay.
Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me! You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger.
So we're not doing anything about the fact that some guy just shot me with a minigun?
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Console, dashboard, wheel, and the glove box. Alright, Aiba. Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
I mean, she can literally leave my eye socket, so... But your appearance. We talked about this
Come
before,
to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh.
Yes, why are you doing this?
I was bored last night.
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would...
It's the same.
Well,
if you could...
because...
Right. I'm going to have to get used to this look. Is this new, though?
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
How is Sol related to Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Oh, damn.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Sure.
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact.
Really? What a chemical plant is.
He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district.
Very interesting.
Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area, and of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
So he made a fuck ton of money.
The timing is certainly suspicious.
Yeah.
To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Right.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True.
Better off.
But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
I mean...
That would be true, but there is more to this story.
The Kumakuras were doing that thing where they got, like, places, like, properties of people, right? For cheap. They resold it, so maybe they have something to do with that.
There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later.
Alright.
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Who's this?
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami
the
case.
prisoner.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Right.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know, and he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Weird. I still don't understand, like, how are all these things connected? Yo.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did run away like a coward, didn't you? Anyway, let's do this again. So
One more bowl, please.
That would be soba.
Right. Plants. Here we go. Next bug.
Date, look! A little stink bug.
Oh my god, not the stink
Yay! A stink bug.
No, okay, Aiba is off the list. That's it. I literally hate everyone in this game then. Damn it. I thought Aiba was sort of okay, but not anymore.
Oh, that's Runedoyer.
Who is that?
What list? List of the characters I hate in this video game. Which, right now, let me think. It's everyone. It's actually everyone. Every single one of them.
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
Hello? You're cute. Oh my god, here we go. Thanks for the call.
No problem.
Oh my god.
After all, it means we get to see each other again.
The voice actress, like...
I'm glad.
What did they tell her? To make her sound like this? I can't even imagine. Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
Alright. Do Valley Girl voice. Like that? More. So like that. More. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, but like, oh. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't she too old?
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol.
Yeah, there you go.
I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Do you want to get food sometime? I'm really asking this person.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
Oh my god.
I don't like that.
Oh dear god.
And I kind of like you.
Are we done here?
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien.
I mean...
They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Are we talking about, like...
Too bad.
Snake lady sort of thing? Because, you know, I mean, I'm asking for a friend, but... I know some people are into that. Anyway, Ota, where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
What about Mizuki?
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
That's literally my job. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought.
He's on fire.
Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal, I just...
You better start talking.
Okay. Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
Ota?
Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
Oh my god.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
It was, he told me.
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Could she be the one killing people? I don't know.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa.
Okay, so that did happen.
Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol.
Weird.
Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
Wow. Okay.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
Yeah, we don't give a shit about
if
you,
you do
Ota,
your
so
best
you
at
can
what
move
you
along with
believe in,
this.
your message will get through to people.
Really
That
nice.
attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior, so there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Uh-huh.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
What time did Renju leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
That was before the
Where did they go?
I didn't see, They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
That was way before.
I figured I would just go home.
2 a.m. live stream thing. That didn't happen.
What happened?
Happened differently. Oh, hey.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Is she about to run away? Police headquarters. Okay. Wow, she's in the interrogation room, huh? With boss. Hey, boss. Alright, we're gonna do the investigation, then I'm gonna call
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly.
Before we...
However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
Into, a sinking. Let me see the flowchart. How's it going here? Okay, we're still going through... On to... The next one is gonna be the sinking. And it was the sinking with... What sinking was that? The congressman? Oh yeah, we abducted the congressman, and for some reason he actually agreed to get inside the sink machine. Yeah, I remember that one. That was weird. This is still locked. Interesting. Is that Hitomi? Very interesting.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Was it not saved immediately? Security camera. A mirror. Two-way, of course. Alright. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
She couldn't have killed Renju. Is that the story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
So it checks out. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
MC?
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there.
The fuck does that mean?
But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before.
What the fuck is MCing?
Especially with important people being there.
A DJ. Right. Definitely not looking in here. Juro. Kind of ramen. We party. In Japan, a youth subculture exists known as paripi, or portmanteau of party people. Typically describes young men and women who frequent dance clubs and parties. The paripi subculture also features its own distinguishing slang. I cannot even. Oh my god, this is a slang phrase that intentionally excludes the verb. Usually used to express bewilderment or stress. Oh my god. You really are a boomer? I really am a boomer. I mean, was there ever any... was there ever any doubt about me being a boomer? What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
Anyone confirm that?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
I think you know. When did you find out that Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Aiba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
I mean, we know she also has issues with thermoregulation because of the brain tumor, right?
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night.
So she could totally be lying.
If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
like hiring someone? Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Telekinetic idol powers.
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
They were high school friends, right?
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
And also, we do suspect
However,
that he's
we
the
have
father
nothing
of
to
Iris.
link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Hitomi's been involved in most of these things, it seems like.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible, you see.
Oh boy, we're doing this, huh? Alright. Let's see the autopsy report.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m.
Okay.
Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth.
Right.
The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
But it was sedated, so if she slipped him something and then strangled him afterward, then it would have been easy.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
So he shot himself after... Did they clean him? That's kind of weird.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket. hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook. The
And the
kegs
beer
hold
kegs, yeah,
approximately,
yeah, yeah.
they weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Why does that sound important? All these weight things. Range is 160, so 310 pounds was the weight of found in the elevator, which means that someone should weigh about 150 pounds. Whoever was with him was just slightly thinner than him.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death. Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Approximately.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish. That means...
And the oil drum.
The oil drum, the type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
44 pounds. Okay, well, that's gonna be important, but Iris could have killed Renju because he was sedated.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Yeah, just, you know, a singular keg.
Ingenuity?
Every time. Which one was the kegs? And just wait. No, which one was it? Is it this one? Probably this one.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter.
Yeah.
Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard.
Yeah, but one at a time, it's doable.
The kegs weighed 55 pounds each, but that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
I feel like it would have destroyed his face with that giant hook inside his mouth, but I don't know.
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
The keg? That's her weight plus the oil drum. How do we do that?
You have to prove that Iris, that is your current. This will not help.
I mean, I thought it was the elevator records. I mean, I've literally tried all of them. Ranger's watch? Why would that be? Oh, because it proves that he was in the drum, I suppose. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought we were trying to account for the weight.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about that. I'm not crazy. He says during an investigation, with a camera pointed at his face while he talks to himself.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Yeah, that plus the 100 and sort of like, what was it, 144 for the barrel? That counts for exactly the weight on the...
Where is this coming from?
On the elevator.
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Oh boy. Alright, well, Ranger's weight, plus the oil drum, plus the elevator record.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Lots of circumstantial evidence, but
Date,
no
stop.
hard
Iris
evidence.
is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Okay, what the heck is happening?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Is she on her phone?
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
Didn't we confiscate the fucking phone before going into a goddamn investigation room?
That's what it looks like, but we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
The mirror.
Ah, shit.
Oh, just save me. They're accusing me of a lot of stuff. They're gonna think I did it. It's okay, Tess. Stay calm. I'm here for you. Okay. I won't tell anyone.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
I'm gonna read everything in time.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna be something for another time.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
You guys are sending me in without even letting me talk to anybody? Oh man, I'm gonna have to stop inside the freaking dream. Let's see if this is still something that looks like Minecraft, or sorry, Shovelfall, or if it's completely different now. This is completely different. This looks like the chemical plant, doesn't it? Without the shells and everything.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Well, we'll find out next time, because it's late and I want to go to sleep. So I'm just gonna drop a save right here. And we're gonna continue next time. How about that? Oh man. That's good stuff though. That's really good stuff. I'm enjoying it, you know? This game is sort of pissing me off, because I think it could have been like a really good like crime game, but then they added all the usual anime bullshit and they really didn't need to do that. There's so much fucking fan service. It's so annoying. They really don't need to do that. I wish there was something like this, but with a way more serious tone. You know? Without all the funny bits and all the bullshit. Like, I want a very serious crime story that I can play through. Honestly, wouldn't know where to get one, but I'm really into these investigation things. And we all know what's coming up tomorrow. I mean, if you're up for it, we're gonna play some Hunter. All of the Wild? Is that the actual name? If not, I have something else prepared. Bam bam. Yeah, I'm gonna set it up tomorrow, and then you're gonna walk me through the ropes, I suppose, because I have no idea how that game works. You went to almost every evening and brought 5 people along so far. I'm down for hunting. All right, good. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll see what to do on Monday. Honestly, I have a few things that I want to stream, and we're getting new games from the Game Pass in like a day or two as well. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. So thank you for watching, and have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you soon. As soon as tomorrow. All right. Goodbye, guys.